And we are live. We are live on the Crypto Factor. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, the push Bitcoin made, what it means, what's going to happen, what we're anticipating. And we're going to talk about altcoins and see if alt season is starting. Now, there's a bit of an issue. Can you hear me okay? Can everyone hear me properly? Because I was a bit late to the stream because I'm not sure if my sound is working. When I say my sound is working, does my voice sound okay? Just please comment, because I was experimenting with this voice changer thing. And apparently my voice was being changed to a boomer. I'm not sure if you can hear me as a boomer now. Can you hear me normally? And what about now? Is that normal? Okay. So, so you can hear me normally, Shah. Everything's okay. You're not hearing me like a weird voice or anything. Like, I don't know. Like, let me try something else. Like now my voice is supposed to be different. My voice is probably different right now. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying. And now it's supposed to be normal again. Is that working? All right, good, because I'm doing this on Crypto Live, so I'll probably watch the video back and figure this out. But yeah, I wanted to do a voice changer where I could do voice changes and stuff like that just to make the streams more fun. I also added this disclaimer, not a financial advisor. Nothing you see here is financial advice. You should be able to see that on screen. Hopefully you can see that on screen. And now I'm back to me here. So, what's going on with Bitcoin? What's going on? Let's do that right now. Let me just open the charts, because as I said, I actually made a mistake. I changed my voice and then I couldn't turn off the voice changer. So I was listening to myself. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I can't go live like this. People are going to think I'm crazy. So yeah, let me just open up some charts here that we want to see. Say boom, boom, boom. Everybody say yay, yo. Hey, yo. Okay, one second. So, here's what's going on now. And this is actually pretty perfect. What is this? No, I don't want my Google account. I want my YouTube account. Give me a second here. What's going on? Whoa. View your channel. They changed the thing. Okay, no problem. Home. Community. Give me a second. Okay, so let's go. I can see you all saying hi. I'm going to be talking to the chat. I'll be answering your questions in just a second. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about the price. So the price right now, you should be able to see my screen here. The price broke up. It broke up like we were anticipating. It broke 31.8K, this resistance right here, went all the way up to 35,000. Now we're seeing a bit of a pullback here. And we want to see where this pullback's going to go. Is it going to go here, 32K800? Is this the bottom of this pullback, or can it go to 31,800 or so, which I am kind of anticipating? 31,800, 32 psychological should be a healthy pullback. Now, granted, we haven't stayed above for a couple of days yet, but with the sheer volume we passed this resistance, it's extremely significant. We're also above the 200 daily and so on. If you look at the EMAs that we use personally, you'll see that the breakout was right here, which we wanted, and we went all the way up. Now, if you go to my community tab, that's YouTube, the Crypto Factor community tab, you'll see a few things here. One day ago, I talked about Bitcoin volume. This, let me just like my shit here. This was saying to you, yes, we broke with volume, okay? Smiley face, okay? Before that, if this continues, we may have an alt season. I'm going to be talking about this in a second. Let's see what happens when the stock market opens, see how it affects crypto, and evaluate. Crypto went up regardless of the stock market. Now, if we go to my post here, and I want to talk about this post because it's basically how I give you analysis. I gave you analysis before this move. More detailed. Bitcoin needs to break 31.8K or 32 psychological to confirm. That was the pump we were looking at, we're anticipating. This is now confirmed, by the way, okay? If the stock market tomorrow is bearish, as it's in a downtrend or technical bear market, which by the way, it isn't a downtrend, this may cause short-term pullback on Bitcoin and high-risk assets. Now, be careful here. Sure, Bitcoin can and has decoupled from the stock market, right? And I have been and I am bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. But if you know how to play the game, now is the time to take profits on alts and possibly Bitcoin and get back into lagging alts once Bitcoin breaks and confirms 32K. Profits does not mean exit markets, okay? This is 2 days ago, by the way, all right? Now, what I would do, take profits from altcoins into Bitcoin or USDT. If Bitcoin continues to go up, you can use BTC to buy altcoins back, which is hopefully what you were doing. If Bitcoin falls, and you're better off holding Bitcoin than alts, as altcoins tend to fall more than Bitcoin. So basically, we protected ourselves, made a great move. Bitcoin pumped. We were anticipating the pump, but now is the time. Well, now you just get Bitcoin. Now, what we've noticed that cryptocurrencies in general, this is the daily, by the way, this is my favorites. Let's just go up to the top 100. They have been pumping, all right? They have been pumping while Bitcoin is pumping as well. What does that mean? For me, it means that, okay, there might be a liquidation issue with Bitcoin and people are getting into Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies while shorts are getting liquidated. That's fine. But for me, this is a signal that new money is getting into the markets. When you have Bitcoin dominance going up, Bitcoin going up, and cryptocurrencies and altcoins, usually it means money is coming into the markets. People on the sidelines are getting into the markets. Institutions may be getting into the markets. And that's why you have better cryptocurrencies, if you will, not the complete shitcoins pumping more and making more significant and holding those positions, those gains. Does that make sense? So basically, if we go to my favorites here, which is what I'm holding, we can actually see that we're doing very, very well. Not only that, if we look at the weekly, we're doing very well. If we look at the monthly, we're doing very well, except Tenet. And if we look at the yearly, we're pretty much doing very, very well here, okay? The hourly is what's going on right now. Pullback, anticipate. Daily, we're doing great, okay? Go to Bitcoin here. We're actually holding here. I would not worry about Bitcoin. It might even come down to the 31,800 level here, which is previous resistance, maybe a little bit lower in the range. We're in the upper range right now. A lot of people are calling for a pullback. We can go straight up. We can actually pump. I'm not going to lie to you. But I would only worry if we go under, if we drop under, let's say, 28,755 or so. Let's just call it around 28,500. That's when I'd start getting worried. If we pull back to 30K, even 29K, I would not be worried, as this is still bullish. And we reevaluate if that other thing happens. If we go down, we reevaluate. We're not going to say what it means right now. There's no point. We have to reevaluate, look at volume, look at different things, look at what's going on. But generally speaking, we are above 30K. We are doing great. I want to use a voice changer and make it cool. So give me a second. Let's hope it works. Let's use, what we're going to use for this one. Let's just use this one, okay? We are above 30K. Bitcoin is going up. We called the bottom. We're doing great. Fuck you, haters! That's like... All right, I hope you understood that. I'm not even sure if it worked, to be honest with you. But generally speaking, we're doing great. We called, let's not forget here, we called 15.6K, the bottom of Bitcoin before it even got there. We were talking about the range, 15 to 17K being the low before we got down there. We called it perfectly at 15.6K. We won the bet with Gareth Soloway. I even said that the bull market will start in September or October last year, but people will realize in hindsight, I actually said this in multiple videos, beginning of 2023, and say that the bottom is in and we're in the bull market. That's exactly what happened. People wondering if we're in a bull market or not. We are in a bull market. The trend is up. We are more than double the lows. We're just in the phase one of the bull market. What's the phase one of the bull market? Going up slowly, people not realizing, people not being sure. Next year, a little bit more. We're going to be having a bigger bull run, in my opinion. And then you have the third phase, which is two phases basically, which is also has the hyper bull market where you see those exponential gains that you just go crazy, right? We can we can pull back in the bull market, by the way. We do have 20 and 30% pullbacks in a bull market, but generally speaking, we cover those fast and it keeps on going up. That's the name of the game. And that said, are we getting an alt season? We are close. We could be getting an alt season, or this may be the beginning of an alt season. Like if you look at by my indicators, even meme coins are starting to pump here. Like this is the meme coin list. So right now, meme coins may have a meme season, but more importantly, in my opinion, is that we can have an alt season, and I don't see why not. I don't see why not. And the picks we had for Solana with Casper and everything, they're all doing great. These were great calls. If you were listening to the Crypto Facts, if you were listening to the show, if you were watching these videos, we got a couple wrong, we got most right. You should be in profits. You should be doing very well. If not, don't worry. Next time, listen. Next time being from now on. Okay, now, I want to be answering your questions in the chat in just 1 second. By the way, if you are anticipating meme coin mania, if you think meme coins are going to do well, go to any video, even the video you are watching, and go to the description here. Let me just pause this. Go to the description by clicking here, more. And if you go down, you will see free webinars that you can watch and learn. One is free Essential Meme Coin webinar. The other one is free Crypto Secrets webinar. But check out this online course, how to profit from meme coins and not lose your shirt. And it's still at early bird price, okay? We're putting the price up as well as the coaching, as well as everything. This one right here, you need to learn and be in early and know this early if you're gonna profit from meme coins. Check this out. Click this link, it will take you to this page, and then what you can do is you can read and see if this is for you. Watch this little video here, go down, scroll down, see if this is for you. It actually went up. The price has actually went up to $297 from $197, and it's gonna go up to $497 once we start, once the bull market starts, once things start pumping. Maybe even by the end of this year, it's gonna go to $497. For now, it's $297. Let me remind you, I warned you when it was $197, the price will go up. The price is now up. Okay, so make sure you check that out, and make sure you check out the services and my products if you want to support the Crypto Facts, if you want to support this channel, if you want to support me, but also win, then please check out the products. Shameless shill. And with that note, I'm going to get to the chat, but one word of warning.
Hey guys, I'm Brit Fitans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Brit Fitans.
All right, so there you go. So let's have a look at what's going on. I'm seeing SHA is working. Working is good, my man. Work for that money, baby. I just put the work in, hoping that it works out. Work, work, work. You know that song? I just put the work in, hoping that it works out. Okay. Paul, stick to crypto. Stop trying to sing. Sai says, give us 100x or 1000x gems, micro and now. No, it's going to get you wrecked at this point. Right now, you want to be looking at certain cryptocurrencies. You want to be going slow. You want to be looking at this. Let me show you what you're supposed to be looking at here. Go to my videos here and watch this video right here after this live stream. 5 cryptocurrencies, massive gains this bull market. GFOL, as you can see, is one of them. Check out these videos. And even more importantly, look at this. 21 must-have cryptocurrencies you will regret not buying sooner. Part 1. Part 2, this is essentially a big crypto portfolio video in 2 parts. Make sure you watch that video. Generally, right now, you want to wait for a pullback. Typically, if you haven't taken profits, if you didn't get back in as soon as we broke 31.8K, now's the time to wait to get to 31.8K and maybe start getting in. Of course, if you're long-term, it doesn't matter. You're getting in, right? I mean, this is an indicator that things are going to come. We have a Bitcoin ETF on the horizon, possibly Ethereum. That's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people are FOMOing in. They saw a glimpse of what could happen last week, and now they're FOMOing in because we saw a ticker symbol ready for, I think it was Grayscale or BlackRock, I can't remember, for a Bitcoin ETF, which means massive amounts of money coming in, and probably BlackRock and others realizing that, hey, they have to buy Bitcoin because guess what? The price is not going down, and even if it does, there's not many Bitcoin available, and they can't risk it right now. Hence the tweets you see, I will not sell my Bitcoin to BlackRock, right? So there you go. CMA gap at 20K to 19K. Yeah, not all gaps fill when you're on the, like there's certain rules about gaps that people get wrong. Not all gaps have to fill. And they don't have to fill now. They can fill in 2-3 years. But generally speaking, gaps to the downside don't generally get filled. Just look it up, do the math and see the percentages when they work and when they don't work, and you'll see that. At least that's how it is in Forex. The magic of Psy, probably of Cyprus, maybe, I don't know, the magician of Psy. Hey man, is everything okay? Ola kala? Yeah, it's probably from Cyprus because it's spoken in Cypriot or Greek. Can you talk a little bit about Hex and Pulse? Why nobody talks about these? They are all pumping. Yeah, they are pumping, but let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest here. Let's go to the Hex charts or the Pulse Hex charts or whatever, okay? Let's do that through here, Crypto Bubbles real quick. Let's go to the weekly. There's Hex. Okay, it went up 183%, but 183%, but it's gone down. Look, so much, and this is something people don't realize. If you go down, if a cryptocurrency is at $1, and it goes down, I don't know, let's say 50%. Okay, $100, $1 or $100, let's do $100 goes down 50%. $50. How much do you need to go up to break even? If you said 50%, you're wrong. It has to do double that. It has to do 100% to go up, right? Because it's double. So if you go down 90%, do the math on how many X's you need just to break even. So we see these pumps. They're amazing. They're great. They're bullish. Fine. Perfect. Means people are getting in. But it's still very low compared to other cryptocurrencies. And people are not talking about it because what's going on with Hex, Richard Hart's away. I always said that Richard Hart, as long as he's tweeting, as long as he's doing things, the Hex and Pulse chain will do well. We're not seeing that right now. We're not seeing things changing. It's on the sideline. People are not paying attention for it that much for that reason. That said, I am staking Hex. I think you know this. I'm staking Hex for a while. And I do have Pulse Chain because I sacrificed and Pulse X. And I'm just holding and waiting. I think those need another 30% or maybe a little bit more to get to the level of the sacrifice. Where ends Bitcoin 2023? Rick, my prediction when we're at 17 to 20K, Shah, correct me if I'm wrong, I said by the end of 2023, Bitcoin will be 40 to 50K. It will reach there. Will it hold that? I don't know. But we will reach 40 to 50K in 2023. I said this when we were at 17K. I remember that actually. 17K, I said that. That was my prediction for 2023. We went to 35K. I think I'm right. Even if we don't get to 40K, I think I'm right. But to answer your question, by the end of this year, 40 to 50K, I'm sure Bitcoin will be there. In my opinion, I might be wrong. It's a speculation. It's something I said a year ago. I'm sticking to it. And if you watch this channel, then you would know that I stick to my predictions, I stick to my forecasts, I stick to my technical analysis, and I don't change until the technicals tell me not to. A lot of people were bearish on Bitcoin ever since January and before that, right? But a lot of people now, with the war, with the this, with the that, they were all bearish on Bitcoin. DataDash, fully bearish on Bitcoin. Okay, today he admitted he was wrong. And I was tweeting to him. Look, let me show you, even days ago. Let me show you this real quick. DataDash, great trader, by the way. I actually follow him, but I just disagreed with him. It's nothing wrong with that. On DataDash is Nicholas Merton. We follow each other. Let's go. It's nice for him to follow. So if we go down, I think it was this post here. Right, look at this. This was 16th of October, a week ago. Okay? Hey, Nick, please don't take this the wrong way, but I have been watching your videos as always, and I believe on YouTube, you might be generally letting your bearish bias read the charts instead of letting the charts talk to you. Also, you are showing the 5-minute chart, which is irrelevant, and the second one, while not a winner in the beauty contest, is a weekly chart that is not formed yet. This just happened. No disrespect, I love your videos and been watching for years, but sometimes we look at charts trying to justify what we want or think will happen. This is my answer to Nicholas Merton over a week ago, 16th of October. He was extremely bearish. Now, if you go to a newer post, all right, if you go to one of his newer posts here, let's just go to, and by the way, follow Nicholas Merton, follow Data Dash. He's actually very, very good. Doesn't matter if you got it wrong. Everyone can get it wrong now and then. All right, right here, having traded well over a decade is difficult to admit, but we got this one wrong. So I admitted it today, and I told him he's a real trader. I guess he changed his opinion at 31.8K. It's a valid point, blah, 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 and a few more things here. Because news judges, it clouds your mindset. And here's what's going on with technical analysis, what people don't understand. And a lot of people, if not everyone on YouTube almost, doesn't understand this, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency. When you see traders, technical analysts, listen to news and events, it's okay to listen to them and take them in consideration. That's fine. But what happens is, when you follow the news, your technical analysis tends to lean towards the news and what you think will happen. But you have to understand that markets are not logical, or they're irrational. They're not logical. They're not rational, right? So what happens is, most of the time, TA can be translated in two ways, either up to the upside or bearish to the bearish side, and that's why you see conflicting and a lot of people saying the same things. Real traders don't do technical analysis every day, right? The key points, the probabilities of it being undisputed are very rare, and you have to have a clean mindset, not look at news and not let your bias sway you. All these technical analysts, they're letting news and what's going on in the world or what they believe is going to happen because of the news, they make their TA look bearish. I don't do or bullish. I don't do TA there. I do TA rarely, more rarely. That's why I don't do daily videos. I don't put out daily videos because it's just an emotional roller coaster. Yes, I'll get the views, and that's why you see one day Rand might be selling, the other day he's bullish, whatever, right? From Crypto Banter, even though he was pretty much generally bullish since January, I'll give him that. But generally speaking, they just change their mind all the time. But you have to understand, as YouTubers, they're giving you day trading mentality when you're not day trading, and you're not going to day trade, because if you're day trading, you don't have time to watch other videos, and you don't want the opinions to sway you off of your calculations. It takes a lot of years to learn, but they get the views because, look, I could do daily Bitcoin analysis videos, and I've said this before to you. If I do that, it's going to be the most boring shit on the internet, because I'm like, yep, we're still in the range. Yeah, so today's Thursday, we're still in the range, guys. We have to see. You could trade within the range, but we need to break out above 31.8K or break down below 26,200. And yeah, then we'll see. Next day, Friday. Same range, guys. We're a little bit lower, but we're in the same range. Saturday, Sunday. Okay, the stock market's closed, so we might see a little bit more volatility here, but we're in the range. Like, there's no title. I cannot lie. Now, and you see all these FOMO titles or FUD titles and emotional titles where Bitcoin moved and whatever, and it's like you zoom out and it's like nothing. It's like a sneeze, not even. Like come on. I can't do that to you guys, right? I can't do that to you guys. I think it's unethical. You're not day traders. I'm telling you what I see when I see it and what to see. For that, subscribe and hit the bell notification button, and make sure you watch my community tab, because my community tab, if you just go to my YouTube channel, click community, you'll see I make different posts. If I can't make a video, I make posts and talk about stuff, right? So maybe I say something. Also, follow me on Twitter. It's very easy to follow me on Twitter. Just go to Twitter, go to Twitter. All right, just so you know, you go to twitter.com and you basically go to my profile. Look, it's MC Paul D. This is my Twitter account, okay? MC Paul D, okay? And there you go. Just follow me on there. Let's answer your questions. Let's keep going. 15K bottom told that 30K break. You're a legend. End of 42. Yeah. All right. Awesome shot. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for verifying. Duncan McLeod says, hello, Paul. Vitaly? Not sure what you're asking. I'm sorry, man. Is that your name? What's up, man? John says, just be careful. Christmas is coming up and people will want to buy nice. Yeah, I think that that's why I said 40 to 50K by the end of this year. And also I said that I don't know if it's going to keep that price. We're going to get to that price at some point. Very, very good call, Duncan. Yes, we might have a nice sell right after Christmas, before New Year's or something like that. And then we'll see what happens in January and so on. Very good call. Excellent call. Rick says, I ask myself, what is real prediction for alts in 2024 in X's? In X's, look, I've already told you that Solana is going to go to $700-800, possibly $1,000. That's what, a 7 to 8x? What is that? Like, someone do the math for me. This might be a little bit more, right? So I've already made some calls. Look at my videos. I've made some prediction videos. I don't want to waste people's time where you can just watch the videos, but if you go to my videos right here, if you scroll down, this is a Casper warning, by the way. This is a Casper price prediction. If you scroll down, I do have predictions, usually in the sense of, look, how much Cardano ADA do you need to become a millionaire? All right? Or how much XRP do you need to become a millionaire? Check out these videos. There's so much alpha in here and so many great calls. If you go back, you'll see my like amazing calls on crypto, right? I mean, I'm a bit sad that more people are not talking about this, by the way, because I've ever since the inception of this channel, we made amazing calls. Solana $2. We made ADA when it was cents. We said XRP get out before the SEC situation. We said it's going to take a few years for it to play out and it's not going to pump if it wins or partial wins, and that's what happened. I mean, we made some amazing calls on this channel. And these calls are free, right? I might be selling some courses and whatever, but that's just for me, okay? That's for people that want to know me better, want more information. You can get all information for free eventually on my YouTube channel, right? That's just convenience and a little bit more alpha, right? But you have to understand that, you know, just share this channel to people that are in crypto. Like this video, hit that like button, support this channel. My like button's not working. Great. Support this channel. Why isn't my like button working? That's I think I see why. I know this is not the right time to make technical fixes, but I want to see if that was, yeah, there you go. Like this video for support. I would really appreciate it because it makes the algorithm push it out more. This channel is undervalued. We have 45,000 subscribers, real subscribers, by the way, not fake subscribers. I mean, we at least deserve to get to 100K, in my opinion, right? And we get to 100K and help people. That's what I'm doing. I want to help people. I want to help you, okay? And you know, this is no bullshit. This channel is no bullshit. There's no fluff and no bullshit, right? Shots is full, Paul. Thank you very much, man. Paul, I like you, man. Thank you very much, Kai. I really appreciate you. Oh, I'm not working. I mean, your voice is working fine. Okay, cool. Yo, shout out to the homie Matty for putting me onto your channel. Matty. Homie Matty. Who's Matty? Matty, the guy that I was with on Around the Blockchain, Matty B, I think his name is. Awesome, man. He's great. Crypto Factor QNT doing well. Yep, it is. Genius. Thank you, Greek Almighty. Hey, Greek. What's up, man? Tikanis Kalaisa. Yeah, boy, says New Jersey. Gem Hunters. Dougie in the place. Hey, quick shout out to Flavor Flav. I actually met him a couple of times. We hanged out at the hotel. I'm actually friends with DJ Lord. He's the official DJ of Public Enemy since Terminator X. We're very good friends. I mean, I've been to man. We've done some shit. I've been talking to Chuck D. I met him quite a few times. I don't know if you know this. I used to rap. I used to MC, and I performed with the Beatnuts in Greece and Switzerland. I used to have my own nightclub, by the way. I performed with Main Flow, also a very good friend of mine. I've met RZA, I've met Jizza, I've met, from the Wu-Tang Clan, Prevail. Man, you're taking me back now. I mean, I used to hang out a lot with these guys. Not a lot, but enough, and we kept friendships with some of them, especially with DJ Lord. We're still friends today, and Mainflow, we're still friends today. Orishus, we've worked with Orishus. I bought him. It's amazing times. Anyway. Crypto Factory continue doing well. Yeah, boy. Yes, I know. I appreciate your analysis. Thank you very much. ETF listing removed doesn't really matter. The anticipation of it is there. Unless they try to trick people and then have them FOMO in. I don't know. It's a bit excessive. We'll see. Another thing I said, by the way, because of this ETF. ETF may be a good catalyst for a bull run, but we don't need it. At least we need the anticipation of it. It doesn't matter if it comes now or not, or it comes later. Because basically the ETF is something to look forward to, and yes, it can bring a lot of money, but think about it. We were at 70,000 not too long ago without an ETF. And the anticipation of the ETF, sure, but it doesn't, but still the cycle's played out, right? So just keep that in mind. PYR Sula, good buy. Yes, if you believe in gaming, I think PYR is a good small buy. Not one of my favorites right now, but it's not a bad play, if you will. Just don't go too heavy into it, in my opinion. The magic of Cyprus. I understand that BTC leads the market, but if your bags are small, I think it's better to invest in altcoins. Do you agree on that? Yes and no. Let me tell you something I would do. If I were to invest $1,000 in an altcoin that can bring me more profits than Bitcoin in the bull market, which I agree, what happens if that altcoin goes down 50%, right? Well, right now, Bitcoin is at 30,000 or so. It's safe to say by the end of the bull run, it will at least reach all-time highs, which is 69,000, which is a little bit more than double. So if you put $1,000 into a cryptocurrency, let's say, I don't know, cryptocurrency, whatever, and $1,000 into Bitcoin, if you are wrong, even if that cryptocurrency goes to zero, you'll still get at least a 2x or maybe more on your Bitcoin and break even. So if you don't trade, if you don't use stop losses, if you don't use leverage, if you don't use take profits, if you don't do all that, you can actually mentally do a strategy or use a strategy where you're protected, okay? And you have a second wind. Meanwhile, if that cryptocurrency goes up and your Bitcoin goes up as well, you're still exposed to the crypto markets with Bitcoin, but you're making more. So it's a better strategy, if you will. Does that make sense? Tell me if that makes sense. If not, I'll repeat it and I'll do it on my pad. So here, let me do it real quick, just for everyone here. This is very important. Okay, this is huge alpha. This is what kind of advice I give. For example, if you are in like my course, not my course, but on one-on-one or something like that. Look, and I've done it in videos as well before. But this is the kind of thing you get that's a little bit more. Anyway, give me a second. Whiteboard. There you go. Let me just set this up real quick. Let me show you what I'm doing just so you know. Microsoft Whiteboard, new whiteboard here. I gotta one day fix all that. Here we are. All right, now, okay. So let's say you have $1,000 to invest in crypto, okay, in cryptocurrency, and you want to invest in X coin. I'm not telling you invest in X coin. Don't FOMO in or anything. This is an example. I don't even know if there's an X coin that exists. I'm just calling it X coin as in X, like in math. You do X, you do Y. Okay. All right. So let's say you want to invest in X coin. What you do is you invest $500 instead in X coin, and then $500 you invest into Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin right now is at 30K, let's say. It's 34K, but let's just call it 30K. It's going to at least double, right? It's going to at least double to close to all-time highs, which was 69K, at least. So, and you can, so basically, if Xcoin goes to zero, you can still get your 1,000 back with a 2x in Bitcoin. And not only that, it can 3x, it can 4x. So basically, what you're doing, it's giving you insurance, if you will, to be able to degen and get into these coins. Now, this coin might not go to zero, it might go to 200 or 300, right? So you're still good. You have more profits. And if it goes up, guess what happens? You capitalize on this, and you capitalize on Bitcoin. Okay, so basically your Bitcoin, you can use Bitcoin as a guarantee, which is why it's the king of cryptocurrency. It's got the most proof of concept, the most likely to reach all-time highs and beyond. And if everything goes to shit, Bitcoin's got the biggest chance of coming back and you actually making money, or at least your money back. That's huge advice. It's simple, but huge advice, because not everyone's a trader. Not everyone knows how to use stop losses. Not everyone knows how to use technical analysis. Not everyone knows how to do all that. Simple method, simple strategy with Bitcoin, right? Like the video if that was value. If that brought you value, give your video a like. You told Sol to buy at under $10 as a 4-5x call. I am sad. Well, yeah, come on. I called it at $2, but $10 was last time I told you, which you didn't get in. But I told you, dude, I can't. Anyway, man, if I see, I will see another cryptocurrency at some point and tell people to get in. So just be patient. Yeah, man, your guy, Greek Almighty, promotes your channel. Oh, Greek Almighty promotes your channel. Now I do too. Oh, awesome, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, bro. Let me check out Greek Almighty. Let me just check it out. YouTube. Give me a second here. I'll check out your channel as well. Do you have a channel? Okay, wait. Greek Almighty. Is Greek Almighty on YouTube or where? I don't see Greek Almighty. Anyway. Well, say thank you, man, and let me know where is on Twitter, is on YouTube. What's the channel? Put the link. The link probably won't show, but put it anyway, and I'll see it somehow. Mati is Greek Almighty. Oh, Mati is Greek Almighty. But Greek Almighty what? Is on Twitter? Let me know. All right, let's look at more of these chat messages while we wait for that answer. Is the profit booking time, or should I wait? No, the profit booking time, and this is going to sound controversial, was at 29,000 something. And I'll tell you why. And I know this sounds stupid, but bear with me, and you guys can hear how professionals think, okay? We think a bit differently, or at least traders the way we think. Let me do this whiteboard again. See, a lot of things that sound logical and controversial are actually the way it's supposed to be played. So give me a second here. All right, more alpha for you. So we were at resistance at about 29,400 or so. I don't know. I don't remember the exact number. Okay, but we went up to this. Okay, we went up to this, and we're at the top of a range. You can if you imagine the chart, let's say like this. I'm just saying now. Okay, this is not an exact chart, obviously, but let's just say there was a range. Let's say we're in a range somewhere around here. Okay, let's say here was 29,000. Okay, close to resistance. Okay, we broke above it, but wait, just bear with me here. At 29,400 right here, let's say, we went up to this level. This is where you would take profits. You would take some profits. Don't exit your position, not your just profits to protect yourself, okay? Now, if you break over 29K, and what will happen is at some point you will come back down and find support. You will probably make this support. This is where you buy back. Why do you do that? You're buying back higher, but you're buying on support. You're buying in a supportive range, knowingly that if you break under the support, that's your call to get out. That's where your stop loss would be, somewhere around there, right? So now you know your entry. Plus, if at 29,500 took profits and it went back down instead of going up like over there, that's where you would buy the dip, okay? Or you would use, now, something important. When I say take profits, you take profits in USDT, but you take profits in Bitcoin as well. I mostly take profits in Bitcoin. This is because I want to be exposed to the crypto markets, right? And you can always use Bitcoin to buy altcoins if on a dip, because basically Bitcoin drops less than altcoins. Does that make sense? So by taking profits in Bitcoin, you stay exposed to the market, but you also have a way to buy altcoins if you are wrong and you go back down. You can still buy altcoins and it will eventually out-profit Bitcoin if you are into a bull market, if you're in the bull market sort of area, which we are, right? So you could do this now, okay? If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I really do. I'm trying to do it on the pad and everything. All right, where were we? All right, we did that question there. What damn? You a hip hopper? Used to be a hip hop record. Like, yeah, man, I got a CD and everything, dude. Let me see if I have one right here. Check it out. I think I have one. This is my first mixtape, by the way. Don't know if you can see that. Right? I got a shout out by Dr. Dre on here. Young C, his DJ right there. He mixed the thing. I was actually sponsored by New Cult. I was actually sponsored by Hustler at some point. But yeah. Sorry about that. That wasn't a vibrator. Look, if you were wondering what that was, that sound, it was this. All right, it was. This is an engraven pen for writing down seed phrases. My dog was looking at me like, "Oh, weird." He's over there. You can't see him, but anyway. But this is the sound. It wasn't a vibrator. It was just that. Sounds like a duck. There's my dog looking. All right, right there. Via, Sicko. Good boy. There's my dog right there. I love him to bits. He likes Dogecoin. Yeah, there's Dogecoin. Dine more. I love him. He's like lying down. He's coming, but he's like lying down like this. He's tired. Anyway, let's go on. I lost my train of thought. What damn? Okay, yeah, we got that one. Hip hop record shop, and you awesome, dude, awesome. Yeah, I had my own hip hop nightclub and everything, man. I had a hip hop nightclub, and I also had the heavy metal nights and stuff. But yeah, I had one of the most, probably the most known hip hop nightclub in Greece. I owned it, so yeah. You can see pictures if you go to my Instagram and you go back. You'll see pictures of me with artists and stuff. And if you go really back, you'll see a whole bunch of really cool things. Shah says, now Alex Becker is turning bullish on gaming. Yeah, well, Alex Becker was always bullish on gaming and AI coins. We've been calling these before they went up. Some people like them to go up first. What's up, Paul? Good narrative, nice work. Thank you very much, Excel. Really appreciate you, man. Thanks, Paul, for all the great advice you get. Thank you very much, Angela. Really appreciate you. Khan, what's next? Sideways, down, or up? We don't know. It's a wait and see. We're in a range. We're in an upper range. Let's see if we hold that range. If we make it a new range, excuse me. A range is support resistance. Right now it's 35, 31.8. That should become a range. Let's see how it is. Will it break out? Will it break down? We wait and see. It's not technical. This is what a lot of people make a mistake. They think they can just look at the charts anytime they want and look at indicators and say, okay, this is happening. No, most of the time it's no play. The best traders in the world, traders, not investors, the best traders in the world take trades maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Picture that. Not every day like we do, right? And they go for big moves. They don't go for this small stuff. Because when you do small stuff, when you do day trading, you're competing against algorithms and bots, right? Longer time frames, make it work, make it a good one, and you're good to go. And you only need to be right twice out of 5 times, by the way, to make money. When could exchanges run out of Bitcoin and what implications will be? Price will go up because more people want Bitcoin. Supply will be lower. You won't be able to find it as much. That's the implication. What indicator do you see for alt season? You look at Ethereum against Bitcoin, but basically lately I've been looking at also Solana against Bitcoin. But look, it's very simple. You go to the alts here. You go to the crypto bubbles. They're breaking out, okay? And out of when Bitcoin goes up and altcoins go up as well, you have to understand that at some point Bitcoin dominance will go back down. There's a chance altcoins will still be going up. Why? Because Bitcoin dominance is going to start going down when people start getting greedy and start investing in altcoins and seeing the profits in the altcoins. So there's a potential we're starting an alt season. That's basically it. But I know this is going to sound weird and very controversial, but alt season is not so much about charts as people will tell you and looking at Ethereum and then Ethereum Bitcoin ratios. No. It's more of a feel. And I know that sounds weird, but you know when you're driving a car, you learn how to drive a car, you know how to technically drive a car. Over the years, though, you learn how to feel certain things and react to certain things. And you might not be able to explain it, but that reaction and that feel is how you get to see when alt season starts. Now, yes, there are rules, there are different things that people look at. Dominance charts, this, that, on-chain metrics, all that shit. But the truth is, it's very simple. Simple charts, feel, right? And that's what makes a good trader, the feel. I'm not talking, like, that's how I called 15.6K. When I called Bitcoin to drop $15,000 to $17,000 with a 15.6 exact call, and I won the bet with Gareth Soloway last year because of it. The 15.6K was a feel, right? The 15 to 17K was a Fibonacci. I usually go down a little bit lower. I found it. The 15.6K was a feel from experience, thinking that 15.6K is the level that everyone will get wrecked, the noobs and the pros, right? So Bitcoin was going to break 20K. I said if it breaks 20K, we'll go 15 to 17K. People were calling for 12 and 10K and 8K. Perfect sense technically. What is the level? What is the price that will get everyone wrecked? 15.6K. And 15.6K was a lucky call. I said 15 to 17K. I guessed 15.6K of experience from a feel, from feeling it. Does that make sense? That's why I can't teach that. It's just being years in the industry, because I used to teach Forex trading. I used to teach technical analysis, fundamental analysis for Forex. And then when I got into crypto in 2017, I realized that in cryptocurrency, technical analysis works. I started using it, but then I found out very quickly that the basic TA works, the advanced TA doesn't, and there's a few differences in crypto and normal TA, right? And I am working on a course at some point coming soon for cryptocurrency profits, and I am going to have some TA in that, but yeah, keep that. That's about it. But there's a lot of work to go into it. That's why it's not out yet. But my calls, what I think is going to happen, I tell you for free. I tell you for free here, right? So you don't need to buy anything. Don't buy anything. If you want to look at my links down below in the description for support and maybe be a win-win situation if there's something that's good for you, yes, that's fine. If you want to use my affiliate links, if you want to go to cryptofactor.net, for example, let me give you a quick example, right? I'm not telling you that you have to do this, but if you go to cryptofactor.net, if you go to affiliates, you will see affiliate links, right? If you want a hardware wallet or something like that, you can. This is what I use, by the way. I stopped using KuCoin. I might take this down, but this is what I basically use, right? Look, Malwarebytes Browser Guard is free. Get it. You can do a paid version. No need. Get Malwarebytes. You don't need a VPN as much as you need Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes will protect your computer more than a VPN. If you are going to get a VPN, get Mullvad VPN. This is the best VPN in the world. I don't make no money from this, and no one makes money from this. This is why it's the best one in the world, but no one suggests it because they don't have an affiliate link that makes them money. Well, I'm telling you, this is a normal link. Get this. It's like $5 a month for the best VPN in the world. All right? Malwarebytes. It's free. I'm not telling you to get an antivirus that's not free or anything like that. It's free. Right? It's over here. But generally speaking, I do get a small kickback from these links over here, just so you know. So cryptofactor.net/affiliates if you guys want to look. Cryptofactor.net/affiliates. And while you're there, check out my books. I've written multiple books. Check out my website. You'll learn more about me. All right, do that after this live stream. Not now. I need those likes right now. All right, what do we have next here? What's your take on Polkadot? All I hear is the link between Uniswap, but DOT did better in the last bull run. Yeah, well, Polkadot, Uniswap is kind of disappointing because they're adding fees. They're adding fees for the front end for no reason. Which is why I invested in Curve, by the way. I invested in Curve today because Curve is an exchange between stablecoins, and they called out Uniswap in a way. But Uniswap doesn't really bring value in the sense that they can charge fees. It's supposed to be a free service. Now you have things like, you can actually use Uniswap without paying fees by going through 1inch because it's an aggregator, right? So you can actually use Uniswap and not pay the fees anyway. People don't know that. But generally speaking, they're putting fees in. So that was a bit disappointing for me. As for Polkadot, people don't understand that a lot of cryptocurrencies are using the tech of Polkadot for their project as a layer 2. So that's bullish for Polkadot. But I'm not in Polkadot yet. I'm planning to get on it soon once the price tells me to. When can exchanges run out of Bitcoin? And what, I already answered that. What indicator do you see for altcoin season? Already answered that. GFall 100x from here. I don't know if it's going to 100x, but I am seeing GFall at 1020x at least. We'll reevaluate after that, Roman. But keep in mind, you know, anything can happen and it can go to shit, right? But it is one of my bigger bets. Paul Eskeith on X dropped the best arbitrage bot I've used so far. Okay. When could exchanges... Why, Harry, stop repeating that question, man. I get to your questions. Like, look at here. This is the chat, all right? I'm right here now. And I'm going down and addressing all of these, right? So right now I'm here. Where did I go? They're right there. And these chats are coming in. But when you repeat this, it just confuses me and I miss shit, all right? So please don't do that. No channels, just personal for learning. New Jersey Gem Hunters. Not sure why. Okay, awesome, man. Thank you. Thoughts on Moonbeam? I don't have an opinion on Moonbeam. I think it did well before. I'm not sure if it's going to do well better. It hasn't stuck out to me. Other cryptocurrencies have stuck out to me during the bear market, not Moonbeam, at least not yet. Yes, there's certain things it's done, but like it didn't do a Caspa or Solana, in my opinion, or something like that. How you doing, buddy? What's up, Jamie? Hope you are well. Your opinion, do you think Polygon going to hit all-time? Oh, good question. I'm not going to answer if it will hit all-time highs necessarily, but I am going to say it's a good cryptocurrency to have in your crypto portfolio. Maybe not the biggest positions, but I hold some. And I think everyone should hold some in anticipation that it can hit all-time highs. But if it's your only cryptocurrency, you may want to diversify. Thoughts on Pendle? I have nothing on Pendle, man. Thoughts on Internet Computer Protocol? I personally don't like it, and I'm not into IP, but I know a lot of people are, and I have seen it's done very well, which means I have to reevaluate my thesis at some point. So that's the most honest answer I can give you. I need to revisit it. Did something change? Did something narrative change? Did they do something? I don't know. I have to check because before I didn't really believe in it. I didn't really like it, but I gotta reevaluate. It's been a while too. Hello, thanks for the video. Thank you, Christine Karas. Really appreciate you. Also, do you like Fetch? Yes, I do like Fetch.ai, and it's in my AI portfolio. And I have videos talking about it and explaining it. Yes. I'll also Fetch.ai, also Ajax, by the way, as well. Singularity.net, and a couple of more. Are we in a bull run or bull market? Yes, we are, Harry. Ever since we broke 17K last year, or 20K if you want to be conservative, we're in a bull market. I mean, think about it. We're double the price of what we was. How much of a fake out could this possibly be, right? Even if we go down to 20K again, and we go back up, if you zoom out in a year or two, it's a bull market, right? I FOMOed into Sandbox, Link, and Sol. Nice. Nice. Good. Link is actually great, by the way. We've been talking about Link on this channel as much as we've been talking about Sol on this channel in the new bull run. I mean, it's going to do very well. You engrave your seed phrases. That's Crow. Yeah. I have this. I have different. I have over 20 wallets, right? Just make it. So I have them like this, tamper-proof, in a bag. You have to open it up, and then you can see the seed phrase and stuff like that. But I also have different emails for different wallets and different passwords. I have like a crazy system because I'm actually into cybersecurity. I like cybersecurity. Dope CD, good stuff, bro. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate you. Bitcoin still looks strong despite removal from listing. Yeah, I don't. Either people didn't notice or people don't care, because like, what does that mean? And as a matter of fact, it looks like it's pumping right now. Like, look at this. 10%. This is crazy. This is really good. But if you guys haven't been in this market yet, if you're like new to this market, this is nothing. You're gonna see Bitcoin do some crazy shit, and other cryptocurrencies as well. So don't think this is like, wow, this is like normal. I mean, we were looking at these on the downsides for so long. When we're gonna see some on the upside. Thoughts on Everdome? I do not have or know about Everdome. I'm sorry. Good point, man, says the man. Okay. But let's say half of my money is in BTC. It goes up 3x. Should I sell like 70-80%? And how should I know when to sell? That's the key question, dude. Like, how do you know when to, like, unfortunately, you don't know until it's time to know. You look at indicators, you look at topping indicators. A good thing to do is make a projection from now. So look, I'm looking at 84 to 140K. That's where I'll be taking profits. And I'm looking, if it breaks that and goes above, I'm looking at 200K, probably 198. But I never sell my whole position. I sell 25%, let's say where I told you, and another 25% or 75% close to the top. I always keep Bitcoin long term, no matter what. I'll hold it through the bear market. I just take initial investment profits or whatever. Now, I already took my initial investment a long time ago, but profits. And then what I do is I also do the same thing with altcoins, but altcoins, I'll sell more of them, right? And depending on what you're doing and how much you need and what you want to do, because I take profits in USDT and in Bitcoin. And I know that sounds controversial right now because I just told you I sell Bitcoin, but that's because I have different accounts to do different things. That's how I manage my thought process. It's a strategy. Because I also live off crypto. Does that make sense? I also live off the profits. So I can't tell you right now when to sell Bitcoin. I mean, anyone that does that, they'll be very lucky. What I can tell you is if you subscribe and hit the notification buttons, I will definitely make a video close to that, because last bull run, when we got to 69,000 and we dropped down, I called, okay, we're going down. As soon as we broke 52K, I said sell. And then I called the bottom back then at 30K, and I said we're going to go up to a double top. We did. I anticipate we're going to go higher. We did not, and we broke down. And as soon as we broke 49K on the downside, as the bear market said. So we didn't time it exactly, but we took perfect profits. Like that's, we made a lot of money. And that's what it's like. That's the reality. Everything else is luck. On the day is luck. Okay? And as you get a blow off top, it's luck, right? And even then it's luck. So you have to look at ranges, and you have to look at your prediction and stick to them, and just work in a strategy, if that makes sense. Was my nightclub Bobby's or Bobby's too? Oh my God, we have someone that used to be in Greece and used to go to Bobby's. Whoa, no. I bought Jester's, which was pretty close to Bobby's too. It was up the street where Trafalgar's was, where Tiller's was where Hard Rock Cafe, which I used to be a bouncer at, was, where Sussex 2, which I used to be a bouncer at, was. I bought Jester's, and I made it into, I expanded it. I got people in, I bought DJ Lord and just made it the most in place. But yeah, Bobby's was before. Bobby's got blown up. Like I was, so I'm 46 now. And I started hanging out in Glyfada when I was like 15. But yeah, I was a bouncer at 17, by the way, which is insane. Man, you just bought some Bobby's. Man, you're in Greece? Are you Greek? Are you American? You're in the American base? Well, what, man? Come on, tell me. Let me know. You intrigued me. BGM says, hey, Paul, after over a year of you recommended, I saw Bitcoin Standard on sale, so I bought a copy. Nice. And started reading it. Any other recommendations? Sorry, any other recommendation that really stands out to you? As in books, okay, the Bitcoin Standard is the best Bitcoin book, in my opinion, that you can buy. It's by Saifedean Ammous. For anybody listening right now, If you haven't bought the Bitcoin Standard, if you haven't read it, give me a second. This is the Bitcoin Standard based upon Severin and Moos, who's Austrian economics. This will teach you about money, how money works, and why Bitcoin works. And you'll understand Bitcoin, and you'll understand why the people that are saying that Bitcoin's old tech and this and that, they're morons, right? Because they don't understand Bitcoin, they don't understand money. You have to see Bitcoin differently than other cryptocurrencies, all right? That said, books, dude, I'm gonna, for once, I usually when it comes to books, I tell you to buy other books, right? But this time I'm gonna shill some of mine. And if you go to cryptomarketingcoach.com or even cryptofactor.net and go to books, but if you go to cryptomarketingcoach.com, let me show you. And you scroll down, this is my products, by the way. This is my website. I also cryptomarketingcoach.com. And if you scroll down, you'll see a couple of books. And look, it's the Crypto Factor. So you can get the Crypto Factor. Of course, this is not hard copy. If you want a hard copy, you have to go to Amazon. But yeah, this is a pretty good book, I would say. Did you know the Crypto Factor was a book, or did you just think it was a channel name? It's a book. I don't have a channel. Oh, Greek Almighty, there you are. Okay, I got you. So you were recommending in general. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate you. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ, σε εκτιμώ πολύ, φίλε μου. Awesome. John Paul, it's called Tacit Knowledge Paul. Okay, thank you. According to you, which narrative will be a good bet for the next bull run? Any suggestion for real? Yeah, you got a trend stack. Okay. Okay, so there's AI, there's gaming, obviously, and there's DeFi. But what I'm looking at is trend stacking. What is trend stacking? Trend stacking is when you take a trend, take another trend, stack it together, add something on top. That's what Facebook did, that's what Instagram did, and so on. I'm not going to get into it right now because the video is going to be too long. But I would look at gaming with AI, DeFi with AI. Okay? So not just the separate entities, but the ones that are trend stacking the two effectively. So what could that look like in gaming? So in gaming, it would look like crypto gaming would be a decentralized game like The Sims, but the NPCs are AI, so you get to literally play God. Okay? That's the kind of things I'm looking for massive gains once it comes out. YouTube just played an ad mid live stream. Yeah, I have ads on in the live stream. I used to have them only in the beginning at the end. But the truth is I'm working only on YouTube now, and I kind of need to be able to fund this. Otherwise I have to go get a job. So I'm only working on YouTube, only doing courses, only doing that. I'm not working for companies anymore. So I put in ads. Okay, just ignore it. Like, there's ads everywhere. At least it's not like TV where you get like 10 minutes to 15 minutes of ads in between. Hello, Paul. Hope you are well. Thank you very much, Kokino. Hey, Kokino, how are you? Haven't seen you for a while. Apologies for the confusing, no problem. Thanks, buddy. Your advice is and how you tell the truth is brilliant. So thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, Jamie. Really, honestly, I love you guys and I want to help people. I don't know if you know my story. I have a story behind me how I got into this. In 2016, I'll make it short, I promise. I got cancer. I had cancer and I fought cancer with chemotherapy and bone marrow transplant, and that's when I wrote my first two books, The Success IAO and The Closers Part 3. I actually wrote them while fighting cancer, getting bone marrow transplant and so on. I recorded most of them because I couldn't write because of implications. There was a whole bunch of stuff. But I did it because I wanted to leave. I wanted to recreate myself and have a base for when I make it, when I beat cancer, or to leave something behind in case I didn't, right? And my whole thing was I wanted to succeed, show people it's possible, even in under those circumstances. And if I could do it, they could do it too. So that's how I started my writing of books. Now in 2017, when I got better, I actually got my first job in cryptocurrency. I first started trading crypto or buying cryptocurrency in 2017. I was working as a coach in a telecommunication company. I was teaching people sales and marketing. I wanted to buy Bitcoin. I didn't know how. The CEO's brother or the owner's brother knew how. He showed me how to buy my first Bitcoin and Ethereum. I fell in love with it. and I applied for a CMO position at Experty in Poland. Against my doctor's instructions, I moved to Poland, started working there, and then I started making the books and the channel and everything like that when I got back to Greece, finding out that my mother had cancer, my sister had cancer, my beach house burned down. Unfortunately, my sister died. I continued, my mother then died. I continued, and unfortunately, my dad died a while ago. And meanwhile, I got cancer another 2 times since then. The second time I was lucky. I beat it with immunotherapy. If you look at some of my videos, my face is swollen up. That's actually cancer in my face. I was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. But I beat it with immunotherapy pills. But then they stopped working when my dad died, especially. Came back aggressively, and then I had to get chemotherapy and CAR T therapy, which was crazy. And I got out of hospital 2 days before Christmas. But anyway, my whole thing is helping people, wanting them to help them succeed, and succeed myself by helping other people succeed, if that makes sense. That's my story, and I really want to help people. It's really important to me. I've done a lot of bad shit in my life, I have, but it's important for me to be able to succeed and help other people succeed as well. Okay, so that's how this channel started. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm trying to be as sincere as I can. Paul, when you're starting the portfolio video, and any chance to get in touch with you one-on-one sessions? Yes. I would, for a portfolio video, you can actually see one right now. It's a bit hidden. Let me explain what I mean by hidden. If you go to my channel and you go to videos, if you scroll down, you see where it says 21 must-have cryptocurrencies you will regret not buying sooner, plus part 2, 21 must-have cryptocurrencies you will regret not buying sooner. It's actually part 1 and part 2. It's 10 and 12 or some shit like that. But this together acts like a portfolio video. Okay? It can be a portfolio video. As for contacting me for one-on-one coaching, go under any of my videos here. Let's say this one, for example, right? Go down any of my videos, scroll down here, click more. Right here you see a link, one-on-one coaching with Paul. Click that. It's still cheap. I still haven't put the price up. But you can actually hire me one-on-one with 297 dollars. That's 60 minutes. There's also some other options for more. This prices will go up, but if you get it, if you buy it, if you hire me, if you get the coaching one-on-one, basically this will keep the price for you forever. So if you want to, hire me again or do a one-on-one again, the price will stay the same. But these prices are going up to the end of the year, guaranteed. Just like the meme course went up when I was telling people from 197 it went to 297. It's going to go up even more. 297 is going to become 497, and it's going to go more. Just so you know, the more people that are coming in, the more I charge, because I don't want to. I have a limit in time, and it just makes sense. Is this rally normal? I believe it is. What Paul me? This is crazy, huh? Okay. Hi, Paul from Australia. What's up, Paul from Australia? No, what's up from Australia? Sorry about that. When do you think Bitcoin will hit new all-time highs? New all-time highs? The cop-out call would be 2025. That's what everyone will tell you. But I think it's going to do it at the end of 2024. But we'll see. Paul, thank you for always educating. You're very well. Ah, bless, my man. How are you? Coaching client. A happy coaching client. We have another potential coaching client coming in. Paul, I came in late. Sorry if you covered it. Holding the X's. Thinking of trading XDC for some dry powder. Thoughts? If I was you, or if I was me in your position, because I can't be you, if I were to take profits or trade into USDT to protect myself, at this point, I would rather trade into Bitcoin. Why? Because it will still keep me exposed in the bull market, but if it drops, XDC will drop more than Bitcoin, and then you can use that Bitcoin to buy XDC. But right now, for this year, and I think OBS just reconnected, I'm not sure. But it just makes sense. So I don't think it's a good idea to get out of crypto right now. Now, if you need USDT for some reason to exchange into dollars to go shopping or pay for bills or anything, yes, okay, that's fine. But if it's to wait for a dip, not sure if it's a good idea, even if we do dip. because it's going to be very hard for you to time it to get back in. And once we do dip, you're going to be like, oh man, we might dip further down. And it's going to be, it's accumulation phase right now. So even if we dip right now, instead of taking profits, unless there's a reason to, you mostly want to be buying dips, if that makes sense. So instead of selling and trying to buy back lower, if it goes lower, just put a little bit of money or dry powder in, if that makes sense. That's my thoughts, but this is based on me. Your situation might be very different. I'm not a financial advisor. There's no financial advice because I don't know your conditions, especially. I don't know your conditions. Do you think a U.S. recession will be announced? Okay, Harry, I don't know if it's going to be announced or not, but this is a great question, and I want to address it for everyone to understand this. Everyone is expecting a recession. Usually when everyone's expecting something, it doesn't happen, or it gets trailed down the road. And if it does happen, I would bet it would happen after elections. Unless something goes wrong and they have no choice, it'll happen before. Now, that said, have you ever seen the movie The Big Short? The Big Short is how, if you watch The Big Short, you're going to see something. You're going to see how The Big Short happened. You're going to see how everything just fell, how some people knew about it, but how all the scam that's going on, and how we went into the last recession. Write yes, like put yes in the chat if you've seen The Big Short. Put yes right now. I want to see how many people seen it. If not, put no in the chat. What people don't realize though is The Big Short is that even the people that took the bets that there's going to be a recession, they almost got liquidated because it took longer than what they expected it. And if you look at The Big Short, it doesn't, if you pay attention, you will see it was over years, not so fast. So everyone's expecting shit and looking at the case and expecting it to happen fast. But the truth is, just like the movie The Big Short, chances are it's going to take longer when everyone's least expecting it, and when the people that are expecting it may also get wrecked. That's the sweet spot I was talking about before that you have to find. Does that make sense? I'm going to make a video on that, by the way. I have to do some research and make a better video about it. Yeah, I was in Athens 1987, 1980. Yeah, it was blown up twice. Yeah, it was. Total Clinic Solutions, USAF. Not sure what you mean. How do you think crypto would react to a recession? I don't know about crypto. I think Bitcoin's going to do well. I think Bitcoin's going to do well because it has no choice to do otherwise. Yes, it might go down initially, but still will do well because Bitcoin is the only way. In a recession, capital controls, not being able to send money, not being able to do whatever. What are you going to do? Barter? How are you going to send money? How are businesses going to work with each other across the world? They're going to have to use Bitcoin. It's the only one they can use. Please don't say XRP. Please don't say anything like that. But Bitcoin is hard sound money. Has hard sound money principles. Chances are people will see this, it will go up, if that makes sense. Is the XRP case actually over? I don't think so, but they are doing good. They are doing well. Still bullish on XRP, Paul. Look, when it comes to XRP, I don't know if you guys understand this in my videos. I keep on saying I see XRP going to $4 to $7 if it breaks all-time highs. And I made multiple videos explaining that it has to break $1. So I have like not even $100 of XRP right now. But I am anticipating it going well if I see price action. If I see it breaking 68 cents, going back down, and there's a chance for it to break $1, I might buy some more. And if it breaks $1, I'll buy some more, anticipating a 4 to 8x, or $4 to $7 anyway in XRP, right? So I'm bullish, but it's not my favorite pick, and I do believe other cryptocurrencies are going to outperform it. I made a video literally a few days ago saying that Casper will probably outperform it. So take that as what I mean. So I'm not really bullish, I'm just not bearish, if that makes sense, and I think it's going to do okay. Is my health good? I'm fighting with a few things, but I'm okay. But thank you. How low do you think Doge will go? I don't know, man. I mean, what kind of a question is that? I do accumulate Doge at times, though. I do hold Doge. It's my favorite meme coin, and it is a meme coin, and I do collect Doge. I just don't bet the bank on it. Oof, I'm starting to get long-winded here. Harry, I'm interested in his thoughts, but my thought is BTC is born out of 2008 crisis, so it will be a true test. And yeah, I agree with that, Karen. Bobby Das, I have done one-on-one with Paul and highly... thank you so much, Bill. Yeah, thank you. So you recommend my coaching. Awesome, man. Yeah, the link's down below in the video. I also recommend it. Are your books in audio? No, W Style, I don't have audiobooks yet. I just don't have the time to record them, and I feel like if somebody else uses their voice, it won't be the same, but I'm thinking about it. Where is the best to store Bitcoin? I would use a Ledger Nano S, not X, because it hasn't been updated with that backdoor. Or a Tangent wallet. Here, let me show you real quick. If you go to cryptofactor.net.affiliates here, and I'll put the link in the chat just for you. 1 second. Let me just put it in the chat for you right here. Right? These are affiliate links. You'll help me out as well, by the way. If you scroll down where it says crypto hard wallets, this one's a novelty gift, in my opinion. It's good, but it's a novelty gift. But look, Ledger, Elipal, and Tangem. These are the ones I use, personally use. Okay? So keep that in mind. And I use the Ledger Nano S, not the X, just so you know. Not that it's bad, I just feel safer with the S. Where was I? Dog scratching himself. Let me find where was I? Damn it. Oh, still bullish over XRPs. You get okay. Let me scroll down a little bit. I got lost a little bit in the chat. Give me a second. Any thoughts on Rollbit? Yes, Rollbit is part of my portfolio. I think it's going to do very well. As a matter of fact, here, I'm going to show you something, because I keep on saying it's very well, and I don't show you anything. This is my opinion on Rollbit. Let me show you. Rollbit Crypto. Let me just go to CoinMarketCap and show you something real quick. Look. Right now, Rollbit's at 15 cents. Right? Now, if we go to the 7-day, let me just check something right here. See how we're going up here? See how right here, 18 cents is all-time highs? If you go to the monthly, 18 cents is still all-time highs. You see that? If you go to the yearly, 18 cents. Okay, all-time highs is 20 cents, just a little bit above that. We're going to retest. This is an inverse heads and shoulders right here. We're going to retest these highs. If we break this, if we break 20 cents or 21 cents, there is nothing above this. This is called a blue sky breakout. And a blue sky breakout basically is price discovery, meaning no resistance. And it can just go straight up. So if it breaks that, I'm looking at 10x at least on Rollbit. 10x at least on Rollbit. So yeah, I really like Rollbit. To answer your question. You're a legend. Thank you very much, Matt. Best person in crypto. Thank you so much. Also, right. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Roaming Nomad, inspirational story, bro. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Tell one bad shit you did in your life. Okay, just picture this. I was a bouncer, and I became a nightclub owner. Like, I can't really mention too much. How come we are going up before the halving? Why not? So, if you were in since 2017, we started going up before the halving. The halving event was, and no, nothing really happened, right? And a few months after, we started going up even more, and then we ended up the next phase. No one said we won't go up before the halving. Now, we might go down a little bit, then go up again. We don't know that. What we do know is the halving event makes everything go up more, until now, makes everything go up faster, especially Bitcoin, a few months after the halving. The halving is actually a sell the news event, just so you know, usually. KBS says, thank you, very welcome. Shah says, $1,000 dry powder holding, looking for a dip to buy. Awesome. CC1, yes. Okay, good. There's all the yeses I got. So you all watched The Big Short. Good, awesome. So watch it again, or remember that even the guys that took the short positions, they almost got completely wrecked. And I think someone did as well. Because that's how markets work. It takes a while. So we may be in a recession already, but we won't know about it until it's too late. Too many people are calling it right now. People are going to forget about it. Oh, it's over. You know what I mean? Is there a way for someone in the US to transfer BUSD from Binance US and trade for another coin? I think what you can do is go to PancakeSwap, use the BSC chain to transfer there, and then from PancakeSwap you can actually trade straight into another cryptocurrency. I'm not suggesting you use a VPN, but there is a way to do it. If not, try and check out MEXC. If you go to MEXC, here, back to cryptofactor.net, right here, check out MEXC. This works for US citizens. See if you can transfer here, and then you can buy all the shitcoins you need. All right? Try that out. I would appreciate if you use my link, by the way. Air Force. Air Force, my man. Okay, cool. Awesome. I used to know a lot of people from the Air Force. You know who my friend was? Because you probably may have known him. His name was Rick. Black guy, mustache. Sometimes used to come back down in a cowboy hat. One of my best friends. A lot older than me. Buffed as shit. I knew him. I knew Big Mike. I knew Alex from the Air Force. He lived in Unholy Father. I knew a lot of people from the American base. My sister used to work in the commissary, by the way. She's British, but she used to work in the American base in the commissary. Kim Alucci says, yes, top 5 movies in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Boss, Gala. Gala's okay, but Gala has been... the CEOs have been fighting against each other, and that's why Miria and GFall is taking market share. Don't tell $47 sounds like $47. Yeah, a lot of people started saying $47, you're crazy and stuff like that in the comment section. Even though I wrote it 4 to 7, but no, I don't see it going to 47. Arbitrum price prediction. I don't have a price prediction for Arbitrum. Solana, I see it at $700 to $800, possibly $1,000 by the end of the bull market. I made a video on it as well, explaining why. Do you hold funds in Trust Wallet? No, I don't use Trust Wallet at all. I use MetaMask. How high Shiba can go? As high as it went. Hello, Paul. What about HBAR? What is HBAR about? Okay. I think HBAR is good, by the way. So look, any coin, if you go to CoinMarketCap and you put HBAR, there's a few. And I'm doing this because a lot of people don't know this, by the way. They really don't know this. Okay, but if you go to CoinMarketCap, there's a few more things to see other than just price and market cap and stuff like that. First of all, right here it says markets. If you go markets, you'll see where HBAR is listed and where you can buy HBAR. So a lot of people have asked me, where can I buy this? Where can I get that? Is it on this exchange? Is it on that exchange? Just go to CoinMarketCap, put Hedera Hashgraph or whatever coin you want up here, right? Scroll down, go here and just go to markets. Boom, and it'll take you to markets. Then you have news. If you want to see if there's any recent news, if you're doing some research and the price is pumping or whatever you want to see news, there you have the news. Google Cloud partners with decentralized Oracle, blah, blah, blah. You have the news, right? But if you go to About, you'll see what HBAR is about. What is HBAR? Hedera is the most used sustainable enterprise-grade public network for decentralized economy that allows individuals and businesses to create powerful decentralized applications, or dApps, right? And you just read about it. You read about what it does. And then if you want something like, who are the founders? Boom. There are the founders, right? If you want to see what makes it unique, boom, this is what makes it unique. This is how you can research coins. Because a lot of us, we don't know all the details and things, right? We can't know everything, but you also have to be able to use it yourself. So CoinMarketCap, see which exchanges it's on, find out about the cryptocurrency. You can even, if you're buying it on a decentralized exchange, you can even use the address here. Let me find it real quick. for example, first of all, you can go to the website right here. You can go to the website, boom, and now you're not on the fake website, for example, right? You know that you're not getting scammed, so you can do that through CoinMarketCap. Also, you can find the contract, which I can't seem to find for some strange reason right now. I don't know why. Chain Explorers. Yeah. Supported wallets, for example. There's your Trust Wallet SHA right there. So you can click that, for example, right? And it takes you there. So this is where you don't get scammed. Does that make sense? Do you think Casper can be bought by Ethereum or Bitcoin founders? Thank you. Anyone can buy Casper. Bitcoin founders, I don't think so, because that's Satoshi Nakamoto. No one knows who it is. Ethereum founders, Vitalik Buterin and the other guy, I can't remember his name right now. Well, anyone can buy it. Like it's like anyone can buy Casper. It's decentralized. No one's stopping them. I can buy it. You can buy it. They can buy it. They don't need permission to buy it. Anyone can buy it. So yeah, your answer is yes, if that's what you mean. Oh, so I say, oh yeah. All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button again for support, or if you've already hit it and you don't have to, subscribe down below. If you haven't already, if you appreciate these videos, if you love these videos, if you get value, please subscribe down below. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video.